Lee Min-ho is famous for his excellent acting in the entertainment world. He remains one of Korea's top Hallyu stars and a global celebrity. He has starred in multiple hit dramas and films, winning numerous acting awards. Whether you've been a loyal fan since his Boys Over Flowers days or have only fallen in love with the Korean heartthrob recently, here are 10 things you might not know about Lee Min-ho. He often searches his name online. Lee Min-ho was born on June 22, 1987, in Seoul, South Korea. Although he had a stage name Lee Min in his early years as an actor, he is now famous by his real name Lee Min-ho. In an interview with Esquire magazine in 2021, the actor confessed that his most recent internet search term was his own name, admitting that he searches his name at least once a day. He took 3 months to get in and out of a character. Many actors take on several drama projects in a year. As one of the South Korean A-listers, it's not impossible that Lee Min-ho was flooded with many role offers. But did you realize that he mostly stars in one drama a year? That's because he needs time to portray his character perfectly. In an interview, he admitted that it took him 3 months to get in and out of a character. Coupled with the drama's shooting time, which takes about 3 to 6 months, so he can only star in one drama a year. He played his first antagonist role in Pachinko. The actor has shown unrivaled presence and synchronization in works like Boys Over Flowers, The Heirs, and The King Eternal Monarch. He could continue to stay at the top with familiar characters, but the actor isn't hesitant about making changes. Adapted from the best-selling book of the same name, Pachinko tells the story of a Korean immigrant family as they struggle to find their way after immigrating to Japan. Lee Min-ho played a mysterious outsider who, according to the actor, is a villain by all means. This is the first antagonist role in his nearly 2-decade acting career. He shared, "When I got the offer to audition for Pachinko and reviewed the script, I was convinced that with this project, I could give it a go. That I wanted to give it a try. I think thanks to this conviction, the audition went well." One other factor that convinced him to pursue the project was that Korea's take on history would be filmed through the eyes of foreigners. He's involved in the editing process of his YouTube videos. A lot of actors have chosen to have their own YouTube channels alongside their acting careers. Some actors put on work-related content for promotions, while others delve into different aspects or talents that they'd want to share with their fans. Staying true to the nature of his work, Lee Min-ho greeted his fans via a film-focused channel in October 2021. His content is essentially comprised of monologues, as he calls them, which display his amazing production and creative directing skills. He is also known to be quite involved in the editing process. He shared to Esquire, "While filming, there are moments where you go, I've got to use this. But when I go watch the final video, there are scenes that I miss. In order to prevent that from happening, I go in and watch everything through. Putting it in order helps the editor understand what I want. It's a better explanation than saying it 100 times over. But it's not like I'm stubborn about exactly what I want. I ask the editor to edit in their style, and later we mix the two edits." He is known to be an extremely good gamer in the celebrity circle. Not much is known about his personal life, but one thing is for sure, he is so good at video games that he could very well be a professional gamer. Super Junior member Heechul has gushed about Lee Min-ho's skills numerous times on talk shows. Heechul is also known to be one of the best gamers amongst Korean celebrities alongside Pink's Hyung and former VIX member Hongbin. So when he cites Lee Min-ho as his arch-rival, you know he's good. The actor's specialty is the famous strategic war game, League of Legends. He is afraid of cucumbers. We all fear something or the other, and celebrities are no different from us. They may be famous and really good at what they do, but when they are faced with their fears and phobias. Quite often fears and phobias are fairly rational, but there are a number of them that seem to come out of the field. Lee Min-ho revealed his fear of cucumbers, elaborating, "My fans probably know this already. Since I'm really scared of them, I try to avoid places where cucumbers are, or I try to get rid of them." He has survived 2 serious car accidents. Lee Min-ho actually had 2 very serious near-death encounters. The actor, along with Jong Il-woo and 2 other friends, was involved in a deadly car accident in 2006. They were on a trip when a vehicle went off track and collided with their car head-on. Of the 4, only Lee Min-ho and Jong Il-woo managed to survive. Even so, Lee Min-ho fell into a coma for a month, broke his thigh and ankle, and tore his knee cartilage, which required a 46-centimeter metal plate to be inserted in his left thigh for 3 years for him to even walk. He was hospitalized for a whole year. He experienced another car accident on the set of City Hunter in 2011. The car he was in crashed into a truck, causing the front portion of his vehicle to be completely wrecked. Witnesses mentioned that it was a miracle he was still alive. Fortunately, the actor did not suffer any major injuries and resumed filming shortly after. He worked as a public service worker for his military service. In South Korea, to maintain a ready fighting force, all men are required to serve at least 18 months of military service. Due to the injuries he sustained in the 2006 car accident, Lee Min-ho was deemed unfit for combat when he enlisted in the army in 2017 at the age of 30. He completed 4 weeks of basic military training and served as a public service worker instead. He has a thirst for nature. While they seem to enjoy big life and fame in the big city, some celebrities have a huge interest in nature. Lee Min-ho once explained that, since he lives in a city and has been to all the major cities, he'd like to travel to a country where he can experience nature. He doesn't drink. Despite being friends for decades, Jong Il-woo talked about how he and Lee Min-ho barely had anything in common except for their taste in food and the fact that they do not drink. Jong Il-woo said he doesn't drink at all. When we meet up, we have coffee and go to cafes.